Hi there. My name is Caitlin Sanders from Canaries and Friends, where we are talking about healthy living and helping the earth. And I also have a series of children's stories coming out, a podcast where I'm reading some of my favorite children's books from over the years. So keep an eye out for that. But I have all the lights on because I was planning to teach a class. I'm an ESL teacher for VIPKid, and the student was a no-show. And so I already had all of this set up. So I thought it would be a perfect time to jump on and make a quick video to say hello and welcome and share a little bit with you about my Norewex story, which sounds a little bit cheesy. My Norewex story, like it sounds like something staged that they would like tell you to do, but I just wanted to share with you how I found Norewex. And so, I think it has been probably 4 or 5 years ago, when I was at a stage where I was playing with more natural products for personal care and cleaning products. I think I was making like my own like bathroom cleaner with, goodness, I don't remember, maybe Dr. Bronner's in it and like orange and peppermint essential oil and some different things. And I had a friend, a teaching colleague, who had gone to a Norewex party at a friend's house, and she was telling me about these cloths, how literally all you use is water, and there's some sort of technology that she didn't understand, but somehow it magically cleans super well. And she was telling me about the different demonstrations that the consultant had done, and I remember asking, like how much, that sounds cool, like how much are these cloths? And I think at the time they're probably like $20 or so. And I just remember thinking like, gosh, that's a lot for one cloth. Like that, it just felt like too much to spend on something like that. And so, fast forward a year and a half or maybe two, where I was dealing with a more severe chemical sensitivity myself. I plan to share more about that in the future. That's a huge part of why I've chosen to become a consultant, to help spread the word of alternate cleaning options that don't use all of the harsh chemicals that we really don't need in order to have something be clean. Sure, there's a time and a place, perhaps hospitals, certain places where things might be necessary and beneficial, but I believe that the purer and the most simple that we can keep it in our homes, the better. And I just would love to see a world with fewer chemicals, because it helps me. I can breathe better, and there's a whole slew of symptoms that goes with dealing with chemical sensitivity, and it can be very, very severe and serious for certain people. So that's part of why it's such a passion for me, and it's also part of why it's taken so long for me to really work through the shame of it and have the courage to speak out and talk about my story, not just from an internal perspective of looking at the different things we can do to support our bodies in dealing with the toxins that we're taking in every day from our environments, but also looking at how we can limit and reduce the chemicals that are in our environment in the first place. And the very first place that is the easiest to start reducing chemicals is in your home. So that's why I'm super excited to share this with you. So anyway, back to the Norewex story. So the friend told me about it. I'm like, $20 for one cloth. Like, just, it sounded cool, but I had some other health stuff going on at the time, and it just wasn't a priority. I just didn't jump. So I think she was going to send me a link maybe that I don't remember. But it just wasn't my time, I think, is the way I choose to look at it. So a couple years later, I had moved and was dealing with an especially severe chemical sensitivity issue. And a relative, a family member, extended family member, came to Portland to visit. And she brought, I'm going to show you, these two little tester cloths. So this is, here are the two of them. Literally, these are not even full-size cloths. I think they're like a quarter the size of a regular cloth. But literally, these little, she brought them to me for free. I think she knew someone who was a consultant who had sent them. And so, anyway, literally, these two little cloths right here are what I have used to basically do all of my cleaning for the last 2 years. And so it's so funny because now I look back and I think, man, $20 for a cloth that lasts you, I mean, this has been 2 years and it's still in really amazing shape. So first, this one is called the Enviro cloth. It's a graphite colored. You can use it dry to dust. And then if you use water, then you can use it to clean. I clean like the bathroom counter, kitchen counter, cabinets, walls, faucets, like basically everything. You can clean anything, anything at all with it. And like I said, I even only have just been using this mini one up until now, becoming a consultant. So that is the first one. And then the second one is the window cloth, which you use for, it's a glass cleaner. Again, with just water. You literally use just a little bit of water on this, and it works incredibly well. I've never had anything work so well, to be perfectly honest with you. And I even remember, back in the day growing up, like, back in the day of using Windex. I don't know, do people even still use Windex? I hope not. All of the chemicals in that. But anyway, where you're working on trying to get the streaks, and then there are the little bits of paper towel kind of little things that are left. And this isn't like that at all. And it's just so easy. And as you can see, like, they take up like hardly any space at all. They're just, yeah. So anyway, this has been basically my cleaning kit for the last 2 years. And then I do use like baking soda or Dr. Bronner's, some other things to do clean other places. And yeah, so Dr. Bronner's, baking soda, and what was the other thing? 7th generation dish soap I also use to clean things. So I'm looking forward to playing with some more of the Norewex products, and I'll certainly let you know how that goes along the way. But for today, I just wanted to show you this super quick, simple place to get started, because it's where I started, and it's the easiest thing in the world to do. And I even have found that it makes cleaning easier. I clean for like 15 minutes a day. I kind of include decluttering in that, but every day, especially like in the bathroom, I just clean one thing. So like one day, I'll use this to clean the mirrors, and then the next day I'll do like the counter and the faucets, and the next day the toilet, the next day the tub, whatever. But find whatever works for you. But I just wanted to show you this as a simple place to get started, because it is how I found my way to Norewex, and it is what gave me a really great start, and quite honestly has saved my life over the last couple years, and made it so that I can clean without getting really, really sick. So that is really important to me. And right now there also is an awesome Black Friday deal where you can get both the Enviro cloth and the window cloth. So it would be they're just a perfect set. They go together, and like I said, the sheer fact that between the two of these, you can literally clean most anything in your house. So Anyway, I will put all the details below, but I am just so glad to say hello. I'm so grateful that you're here. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Keep an eye out for the stories for kids if you have kids of your own or you're just curious to hear an adult story time. And I also would love to know in the comments, what is your favorite natural cleaning product? What ways have you already found to reduce the chemicals in your home? And if you have any experience with Norewex and you found it helpful in any way, I'd love to hear about that too. And I'm sure others watching the video will as well. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will be back soon. Bye.